Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. If you catch this on the replay, let me know in the comment section down below. And we are going to go ahead and get started. Happy solar eclipse Monday. I don't know if y'all watching the eclipse live on TV. I'm not in the line of fire. I'm not in Dallas or close to it, so I cannot see it, standing outside. And it's actually very cloudy over here where I'm at today. So let me see. Um, I just want to say hi, show and tell y'all how much I appreciate you guys for supporting me. Those of you who have watched videos of me in the past, I appreciate all the support. Believe that, okay? Believe it. I hope y'all can hear me clear. If you're gonna enter the live stream, then let me know you can hear me, okay? And we can get started. I'm not gonna be here very long. I just want to say hello and let's talk about the mommies for a minute. I want to catch up on them, so I went ahead and watched Strong Mommy Chrissy. I also watched Jazz latest video, at least the latest one. She's always uploading something, so the one that I could catch. I just want to make a point on something that I saw, and then we're gonna talk about Liv. Okay, first let's go to Strong Mommy Chrissy. So I noticed that she did a photo shoot. She did a photo shoot. And the photo shoot, she went to Target and Marshalls. She first went to Marshalls and she was alone. And then she went to Target and she spent $250 about. She let the audience see it on the video. And then she at the end of the video, because it's Cap and Chrissy, she caps all the time. That's why I cannot really watch her consistently. She claimed it was a 12-hour photo shoot. Okay, that's what she claimed. So we'll just go with that. Were the kids dressed nice, decent? Yeah, they look nice. She picked out some decent clothes. But the fact that I cannot with her because she caps too damn much for me. I can't do it. So anyway, that's the latest video she have. I don't really pay much attention to Chrissy at this point because I know that she's gonna put on a full on show and not just be her real self. So anyway, I am gonna go on to let's go to Jazz right quick. I just want to say something. I noticed that Chrissy in her video also she had a nose ring, and that's the reason why Jazz has the nose ring. That let that be the reason. I figured I didn't know why she was buying that, but now I see why. Jazz is such a copycat when it comes to Chrissy. So anyway, that's so annoying with her when she can do other things with her money, and she chooses to throw it away. She chooses to throw it away. It's sad. But anyway, um, what got me about Jazz's My Jazzy Life's live, the last live I saw, she was talking about throwing her kids a birthday party, the twins, with her baby daddy, and she had conflict with him, or at least she pretended like it was. The problem I have with her is that she's just plain selfish. Now, I can't really say if she's a narcissist. Like I said, I'm not a professional. But she definitely is very selfish, a selfish mother. She does not see the needs that her kids have. And she don't generally have the capacity to understand that kids need much more than just going to and from school and then go in the room and clean up their room. They have, they could learn a lot more. And if they did a lot more, if she put more into them, they would also have better communication skills. But that's just my opinion. Okay, so we're gonna go in, and also these women play on each other. They watch each other because I also noticed that Olivia, when she was working out, like Jasmine, she has the same type of workout pants. So it's like they shop at the same place. That I found it kind of funny. I kind of chuckled when I watched the video and saw that. So I don't want to spend too much time. I like to do individual videos on them, but when I do live streams and collab and do like a conglomerate reaction on them, I just say a few things about them and then move on. So it's not much going on with them. Jazz is just a workout fanatic, and she's not paying much attention to her kids as usual, just being selfish. Now, let's go to the main event, which this week, or at least this weekend, it's been Olivia coming out of the gate. Y'all know it's hard to watch people crash and burn, but that's what we're actually watching. We're watching foolishness happen before our eyes, and they're totally oblivious to it. That's what's going on here. With Olivia, who I really believe she is a narcissist. She is a narcissist. She has the traits of it, and she has no respect for no one, not even the court. So that just lets you know what capacity she's working in. And she, the thing about narcissists is they make things appear so convincing. They make it seem like they're validated in what they're talking about. But it's all hogwash. It's all for show, and it's for self gratification. So no respect for her kids or their interests. She's going to keep on doing what she does, like a buffoon that she is. And she does not care how she hurts them. What really hurts me, makes me angry about her, is that she will not let Christian participate in his sport. Sports is big, y'all know. As y'all know, in the South, especially in Texas, it's a whole institution. And I feel like he really found his groove, and he was being recognized for his athletic abilities. But you have someone, a mother, who only looks at her kids as a trophy, nothing else. See, it's good for other people to put into your kids, and then you claim the credit. And that's what she's been doing. She's claiming all the credit. So sad, so sad that that's happened. But this is what we're looking at. We're looking at children's innocence being lost, children being taken for granted by their own parent. And people say, y'all ride, live all the time. What about Gerard? Yeah, Gerard have equal responsibility to communicate with her. It's very hard. And a lot of times people say, what's effective against a narcissist is to just cut off communication. But unfortunately, he has 3 kids with this person. So he has to parent responsibly. And I guess he figures that Antonisha is going to be the one to come between, kind of be the middleman in governing what's happening with the kids. Now, is it working out? No. Because let's be honest, nothing ever works out with the narcissist. Nothing. I don't care what you do. I don't care what you promise them, what you say. It's not going to happen. They're not going to be reliable. They're not going to be honest. They're not trustworthy. They are specifically self-indulgent on themselves and their needs. And that's what we're watching. So Robin, the oldest daughter, is being affected in this way. She has bags under her eyes, and she wants her mother's attention. So, like Olivia showed, when she was door dashing, she was bringing Robin out. The thing about Olivia is that she don't care. She'll bring her child out knowing her child should get adequate rest. But she's willing to say, F that, come on with me. And she's very self-gratifying. So that's another sign that signifies to me like, wow, your daughter already have dark circles under her eyes. She's obviously tired. You should have went ahead and put her to bed, and you went to go work. But of course, that didn't last long. Olivia does things for show, and she does things to have people pat her on the back. It's sad. It's sad to watch. And then her claim in the live that was done, her latest live, Olivia's live, was Christian was being taught how to steal. I don't know how believable that is. I highly doubt that. I highly doubt it. I think she exaggerates things, and when she's on a roll, she's on a roll. You know, she's on a roll. When they're rolling with the lies gonna keep falling out to make it seem like, you see, I'm the one that's innocent. But she's actually the one who's keep poking the bear. No telling what she's texting on that app to Gerard and Antonisha. If she's willing to tell the internet that she's calling this girl a helpmate or whatever, then imagine what she's saying behind the scenes. Okay? So you can't trust her word. First of all, we're not going to trust, at least I'm not. I'm not. But it's hard to watch her parent the way she does. Because the fact that you get mad at someone who looks out for your children all the time and they're not even blood and they're looking out for your children for you when you're just carelessly going about your day, you know the time constraints that are within city limits where you live. Dallas area is a very overpopulated city. And if you're on the outskirts, you're going to get all of that residual traffic around 3 p.m. Everybody knows this. Everybody know it. Now, I'm not sure what hour her daughter got discharged, but let's be honest. She know what she's doing. And she steady tries to run a narrative where she's in control when she's not. She has to live by rules. That's the thing she does not like. And that's probably why Gerard stays away, because he gets very annoyed at the fact that because this person is so reckless all the time, he don't want to get caught up. And that's where I give Gerard credit. Now, what he does on the back end to annoy her, he should maybe stop, because it's not going to do anything but keep enraging the narcissist. It's going to keep enraging Olivia to keep doing what she does. Because Olivia does not stop and say, my child is tired. My child is hungry. My child might want to participate in football. She don't have that mental capacity, and she never will. She's going to make excuses like we've all seen her do online. That's what she does, and that's what a lot of them do. Okay, so the fact that Olivia still carries major beef with him after all these years, she's going to keep making her own bed hard. But the thing that's funny to me is that narcissists, they're so funny because they keep doing the same behavior that destroys them. They end up crashing and burning over and over again. It's like a repeat. So they live in their own personal hell. They live in hell, but they don't realize they're creating their own hell. And we just sit back and look at it, and we shake our head and giggle. But a lot of us now, at this point, nothing's funny anymore. I think it's sad because you can see the children suffering. You can see it. And that's the part that I think, because of who I am and and I know the capacity that I've been put in as a parent. So I know how, when I'm looking, I know what I'm looking at. And I think a lot of people do know what they're looking at as well. But a lot of people see YouTube as entertainment, and it is. And I would like to come on and be jovial and great. But when you see things like this, that's not a performance that Liv is giving. That's what she really is. What you're seeing is an arrogant monster who does not care who she hurts. And she wants satisfaction for herself. She's putting herself on a grandstand. Why are you putting yourself on the grandstand? What did you do to deserve it? Why are you center stage? What did you do? Did you complete college? No, you lied. You didn't even, you claim you bought a house back in the day. Everybody was so happy for you. Stop acting like people hate you so badly, because they don't. You deceived them. You gotten gifts from the lies that you spun. But now you're sitting in our face today or whatever since Friday. You piss off everybody. You don't respect no one, no elders, nothing. You don't even respect your mother. We've seen that already. Everybody is under your reign, you think. Not knowing that, no, you don't, no one have to respect you. I don't care how many kids you birth. You can get pregnant next year. You can have 3 more kids. If you're not doing the role that you're supposed to do as a mom, no one has to respect you, Olivia. No one. Not even the people who got you pregnant. No one. But we see that you're so self-gratifying. It's just pathetic at this point. I just don't understand how people can still support her with the behavior that she does. Only with this rationale is that the people that's watching her have the exact same personality traits. Because I don't see how people can watch her and not be annoyed and not feel a way. It's not funny. It's not entertainment, in my opinion. Now, some of the things that she might do and say, you might can chuckle like, oh, this crazy ass girl. But when you think about it, her kids have to live that reality, and that's scary, and that's sad. So I look at all her kids, and I feel bad for them. Because the truth is, they have a parent who's piss poor, and she don't want to stop being piss poor. She can't even think, the situation that I'm in with the courts, it's their fault. They're picking on me. Gerard is so bitter. She puts her bitterness and her feelings on somebody else. And then that's her excuse. There's no accountability. And there never is. There never will be. They'll go to their grave not taking accountability for anything. The play is this. Narcs like Olivia never cooperate. They never compromise. And they revel in chaos. Always remember that with them. They never cooperate with nothing. They don't compromise with anyone. And they revel in chaos. And you notice when she done the live, a lot of times she kind of smiled and she was pissed. We could tell she was pissed. But in a way, on her face, she had a smirk, like a satisfying smirk. Each time she just pumps herself up. She pumps herself up. It's like, I feel so good that I'm getting this off my chest. It's like the devil is celebrating in her. The mother is not there. There's no mother there. There's no nature. She don't care who hears her. Getting annoyed with the kids coming at the door. Knowing you're at home with your kids, just like the old time before you lost custody, your kids are outside the door once again hearing you. And we get to sit here and watch the performance. Yeah, it's all gravy. But when you really, truly care about children and their well-being, and then you want to care about your community and society as a whole, when you know the ramification that it has on teachers and education, all these women and what they're doing to their kids, it's a detriment. It's a detriment. It's a detriment to them and society. And that's what we should be concerned about. That's why I do reactions. People don't like that I'm so serious. They don't like that I call out everything I see that's not right. But that's okay, because at least I'm being true to myself. And eventually you will see what I'm seeing, hopefully. And a lot of people probably do see it. And I try my best not to hate anyone, because it's not conducive in life to do that. I can't go around hating everybody who acts like her, but I can avoid her. Unfortunately, Gerard is in a situation where he has to deal with her. And that's probably why Antonisha is one of his best assets, because she knows how to deal with Olivia. Olivia, we all know, is scary, as all narcs are. If you notice, they're very scary people. They will not confront people who have matched their energy at all. They will not do it. Unless they do have another diagnosis on top of it. Like an actual psycho, you know. But there's a lot that I cannot say on YouTube, so I won't, because I know how YouTube get down. So in other points, let's talk about the comment. She's a helper. Even the woman who picked up her daughter, took her daughter in. And we know Texas, we have migrants in the country. We've had stories. This is how I know she don't pay attention to nothing. She don't care about nothing. She don't care to read nothing, no news, no updates, and no nothing. You have migrants coming in the country, some of them unchecked. How do you know that there are not criminal elements around the school, running around, waiting on a cute little girl like her, like Ryan? She's adorable. I'm attached to those kids because I know the potential that these kids have. Why can't she see the danger that she poses when she's more than 30 minutes late? Why do her daughter have to sit in school and feel away like she's not important, waiting on her mother to get there? See, in the live stream Liv did, you don't hear nothing like that. You don't hear her say, well, I shouldn't have been late. No accountability, there's none. I shouldn't have been late. My daughter might have been worried about me. Not even a thought goes across your mind. But I'll tell you one thing. It's something, God places people over children, and God knows who can handle what type of kids. Because when you take care of special needs kids, and this month is Autism Awareness Month, let's be cautious and aware that there are parents out here who make Liv look like mud. And the people have to call it out. Stop praising her just because she has a big YouTube channel. Let's look at the real, raw reality of what's happening here. This woman will not care nothing about her daughter under no circumstances. What if she was an hour late? What if she was an hour late? They could have called CPS on her. Really? They could have. But that's what I'm talking about. Being piss poor is not nothing to be celebrated. It's sad at this point. When she was with Gerard doing YouTube videos, it was kind of entertaining because she was a much pleasant person. Much more pleasant, but we didn't know. I didn't know the capacity she could go. I didn't know. So she only see what's inconvenient to her, not toward anybody else. And in my opinion, Antonisha's mom should have checked her. I would have. Now, I wouldn't have handled Ryan roughly. I wouldn't have grabbed her any kind of way. I would just have her walk next to me, watch her closely, and I would have told Olivia something. Because Olivia don't have no security concern and no value for her kids' time. She has no value for her kids and their time and their effort and their wants and their needs. She has none. It's all about her. Well, I was stuck in traffic. I was stuck in traffic. Yeah, but what about your daughter? She's sitting here in the schoolhouse. It's already dismissal. She's already very young. When they're that young, 30 minutes late is an eternity when they're that young. Now, if they're teenagers, that's different. If they're capable teenagers who can just sit by in the office and wait, play on their phone and wait on mom to get there because I'm just late, she should have at least cared enough to reach out and say, hey, I'm running late. This happened. And people would really understand if she just had the thought to think about somebody else for a change. But she does not. She does not have that capacity. And really, it's sad. And I look silly being really angry at her because I know she's not going to change. This is not going to change with these moms. If it does, I guess their kids are going to be older adults and have to check their own parents. It's probably going to have to get to that point, especially with Liv and Jazz. And I don't even know about Strong Mommy Chrissy at this point. She already have enough on her plate. I don't know. That's 9 whole kids she got to take care of. So good luck. So the loss of children's innocence is sad to watch it because it's deeper. It's so much deeper than what we see. She said it's so much more. Yeah, I'm sure. And I'm sure you're the reason why it's so much more. I'm sure it is. So with that being said, guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. This 25 minutes of observation / reaction on the 3 mommies. Just a quick little synopsis of what I see. still piss poor. It's still sad to watch. And the fact that this woman, it takes a lot of effort to take care of kids. You gotta make time. Even if you're tired, even if you're sick, you still gotta make that time for them. You have to wipe them, you gotta clean them, you gotta clean their armpits, their butt cracks, and to be called a helper. How do you expect somebody to respect you when you calling them the helper? You can't even call her by her name. It's sad. But this is what we're in. I hate that I had to stumble across these channels, to be honest. And I try not to let it ruin my whole experience on YouTube. And I try to just avoid them. But when I do comment on them, I try my best to not get unhinged and cuss their ass out, because that's what I really want to do. I want to get unhinged. But what would be the point? I'm not helping no one doing that. So, I mean, we might as well. Hey, Miss Janubia. Y'all know, let me say this real quick before I head out. I'm gonna comment, and I'm gonna get myself ready to show video. Thank you for joining. This is sad when I'm not that great on the StreamYard. Okay, do you see my comment? This is sad. This is sad, y'all. I'm trying. Okay, I seen the comment, and I don't know how long you commented, but my apologies. I'm not the monster that I'm portraying myself to be, y'all. Y'all gotta understand, when you are in charge of people. I got pregnant at 19 and had my first baby at 20 years old. I've been serious like this since I've been 20. I have fell off and made a lot of mistakes, and I had to correct my mistakes. I had to look at myself like, man, I'm being piss poor. When you can look at yourself, that's a big step. And my family was patient with me. They were very patient. So I'm not understanding how you have a whole team of people looking at your content, and you see it, you're watching it, but you still refuse to do anything. It has to be some kind of problem with you. Yeah. These so-called mothers have no motherly instincts, nor being a real woman. Exactly. It's sad. I'm shook almost. I can't believe it. You almost can't believe, like, why can't you correct it for your children? Why are you calling someone the helper? Why are you giving people attitude? Taking care of something that, thank you so much, Miss Janubia. Taking care of children is not nothing to play with. It's the most serious responsibility you will ever have in your life. That's why we have the ability to have them. God blesses you. And I hope women who cannot have kids can still adopt and feel the love of having a child and taking care of a child. I would never tell somebody they're not a mother because they didn't push something out of their vaginal canal. That's just not what it is. It's so much more. And it makes me mad. She irks my goddamn nerves, y'all. I'm not playing. She really does. It bothers me a lot. And I know y'all see me unhinged and acting crazy online. It's because of them. It's because of them. And I'm serious, because of them. Because they have such beautiful children. And you see them children wanting attention. They want nourishment. Yeah, they have children for all the wrong reasons. So it's about themselves. That's right. And how can you sleep at night? You lay down at night knowing you didn't bathe your children. You didn't check their temperature when they coughing or nothing. You don't make no doctor's appointments. Hell, you don't even make appointments for your own self. And you're responsible. And these women have at least 5 kids. 5. I have 2. And I'm on guard. Even as adults, I'm on guard with mine because mine are nonverbal and autistic. I speak for me and I speak for them. I bathe myself and I bathe them. How can you not know what to do when you have responsibilities like that? I just don't understand it. And I just like, when y'all see me on these videos, I'm like, I'm gonna hurt somebody. I want to hurt them, but I'm like, Chandra, remember, it's only YouTube. But then again, this is really what they want to present this. Yeah, and you're exactly right, Miss Janubia. All the wrong reasons for money. Jazzy too. When she said she couldn't throw her babies, her twins, who, I mean, if you're a parent, having twins would be like the ultimate, like, oh, this is the ultimate challenge. I could do so much with twins. How unique is this? I'm like, I would feel so special being the mother of twins. You know, but she don't, it's like they annoy her, go away. Go away. I don't want nothing to do with you. Leave me alone. It's sad. It's sad. But in the future, I will definitely try to make it where it's a lot more fun, not so serious, but maybe because, you know, oh, comment. I have 3 grown sons and 10 grandchildren that I'm very part of their lives. Got a nonverbal granddaughter, so I can relate. Yes, yes. And you know, Miss Janubian, just imagine if you had someone, a situation where you couldn't make it to one of their schools and you depended on somebody to go there and be there. Thank God that person's there for your children at this day. You know what day we're living in? That's how I know these women don't have no kind of intelligence about themselves. You have no idea. You must don't read the newspaper about how dangerous the times are we living in. We got planes flying in the air that's falling to pieces, and people are in the air flying in planes, and the plane is actually tearing off in front of their eyes. They record on their phone. People are exhausted, working, trying to make ends meet. They don't have time to keep all this foolishness up. They want to come and enjoy content that's going to make them feel good, that's going to make them inspired instead of being burdened and worried. How I'm worried about your kids more than you. And I don't even know you personally, but what you put online, it disturbs me that much. Everybody can't laugh at everything because my responsibility in real life, my responsibility is real. When my kids walk out, they're nonverbal. Yeah, amen indeed, because it's a blessing to have a village helping to steer children. Yes. You know the times we living in, Miss Janubia, me and you know. But they're gonna say we're old. Oh, we don't have Twitter kids. You know, Strong Mommy Chrissy gonna say, oh, we live in the world of Twitter. Well, guess what? All the reason why you should be on your shit. All the reason why. Because we're in an age of Twitter and all this other stuff. The dangers we had in the 80s is magnified times 10. And back in the 80s, it was very dangerous. Very dangerous. We just didn't have internet. And we didn't have all this cell phone technology. We didn't have AI. Now just imagine having AI now. They can do trickery on the internet. AI makes it possible. But they don't read on the development of all these technologies. They just know it's cool to buy it. I'm going to flex. They're going to love me for this. Let me post this on my YouTube page or Instagram. And everybody going to think I'm rich. No, I'm not rich. If I don't clock in, if I don't get my shit together, I got to keep my lights on. And if my lights get turned off, my kids looking at me like, what the hell? What the hell you doing? Because I know the importance of the day. Nothing's getting turned off over here. My mouthpiece gonna run, and it's gonna run. I promise you. They said closed mouths don't get fed, and it's true. I feel you, Chandra. I pray for these female children more than they do. Yeah, I mean, I'm baffled. I'm baffled. And as much as I'd like to be jovial and happy and laugh, I try my best. I try to make jokes here and there, but I don't make fun of serious issues that we need to address. you know, I really feel like all this advice you're getting, all you can do is think about yourself and, oh, you know, oh, they're picking on me. They're picking on me. That shows you that you don't care nothing about the child that's standing in your face. Then you give them little bitty pieces of meat to eat for dinner. You don't think about seconds, but you make sure you meal plan and have all these different plates for yourself when you get hungry. I don't understand it. That's not a world I'm used to. And when I see it online, even Sky's life, and this is even not about her, but when I look at her, I got to look at her in pieces. I can't look at video after video after video because 5 kids, 6 kids, she got 6. That's what I'm saying. All these women who are in the mommy sector have more than 5 kids. Nika, and you like, my God, I don't get it. I don't get it. But I'm going to have more content coming out. And I know I have a lot of support in the comments. Mr. Nubia, I love you so much. Your pleasure. I've seen a lot of people who I see in other chats when I try to support other YouTube creators. And for the most part, I support as many people come on my timeline in spite of what I feel, you know. Jazz or Nika may not feel the wrath until they no longer get government benefit. Yeah, and that's probably it's gonna have to happen. But I think they feel like, and that's the sad part. They don't know the value of hard work, and when people give them their hard-earned money, it's not that people are jealous. It's that people understand it took a lot for me to make this money. It takes a lot to make a paycheck. You have to put all that gas in your car if you have one. If you don't have to order, go in Uber or car share, you have to you got to put out money to make the money. And when people ask for money online, you don't take that lightly. But these women, they know that they got a cushion, so they don't care. They're gonna tell you what they want to try to pimp you out and make you look crazy because you're trying to support them so they can take care of these kids. Kids that they keep showing us they don't care about. That's infuriating to me when I want to think back. Look how hard I work, and I know people working as hard as I am. I know people working hard. We have to be. I know for America, in this country we living in, it's not playing with our asses. And you gonna pay, or you gonna have no water. You gonna pay, or you gonna have no lights. Yeah. Thank you so much, Mr. Newby, for your support. You know, that means a lot to me. And I tell people all the time that throughout my videos, I eventually will come back in my comments. And that's for all my platforms. I'll be on Instagram, I post, and then I come back. Sometimes I don't see it days later, but I still look at every comment. I try my best. So I thank you very much for your support. It means a lot to me. And all the storm chasers, I support everybody who I can. I support small channels. Numbers don't mean nothing to me on YouTube. I don't care about that. I'm caring about our community more. I care about Black mothers. I care about all mothers. And I care about all children. But especially the Black community. I do. I care. Before I came to YouTube, I was on Facebook. And I built a lot of groups in politics because I care about the direction that we're going in. I really do. So that's why I started doing reactions to try to see if I can get through to them being nicer. Maybe if I'm a little nicer, they could get the message, but it's not working. They don't care. And like you said, they don't feel the wrath because they see the benefits of all my food stamps every month loading up. The people, when I beg online, they just throw their money at me and I can just trick it off for content. They'll understand, they'll come back. And then when people don't look, they'll do something more outrageous. Make up a lie. And I feel like, but you claim you're so real. Ooh, wait, it's like, oh, I've never seen the audacity. I have never seen so much audacity in one app in all my life. Me too, because I do it in real life, trying to mentor young mothers. Yes, and you want to see them win. That's the thing they don't understand. Why is this girl here so serious? To me, making a joke out of it shows me I'm not sincere. If I got a joke about every little thing that you do, then that means I really don't give a damn about you. But the fact that, Liv did a live and she mentioned, when she was on her other personality, she was saying, oh, y'all care for me. Y'all really do. I'm going to change. I'm going to change my ways. Oh, y'all, thank y'all for caring. Y'all see what I didn't see. All this other stuff she kept saying. Okay? That was bullcrap. Very much so. So we have to understand this is just the mommy sector. It means something to me. I don't know why it means so much to me. Maybe because I do want to see them win so badly, and they're not. And then it's hard to see people crash and burn. They're not. And they know what people saying. They know it. But to have your comments turned off is the ultimate F you. That's why I'll never have my comments turned off. I never do, because I believe if I turn my comments off, that's a F you to the people who's watching me. And sometimes they do that. Didn't have the audacity to have a setup, asking me for money. Don't ask me for nothing if I can't comment. That's disrespectful to me. But I guess, I grew up in the 70s, was born in the 70s. I'm just old to them. I'm nothing. Yeah, Liv is an oxymoronic narcissist. Yes. You are so right. Liv is an oxymoronic narcissist in everything she say or do, which is a bad combination. Yes, and you were the first to call it out. A lot of us do. We can sense it. We can sense it. So yes. And that is just a piss poor marathon that's been happening for years. I've seen old reactors, Lena. I don't know why YouTube's recommended me all these old videos, but I've been seeing a lot of old videos of old reactors still reacting on these same women, and they still the same. I'm like, I'm spinning my wheels for nothing. But maybe it might be for something. Okay, so that's all I can do. I throw my hands up, so let's try to find some humor in some future videos. I hope I can. I hope they do something that's more fun that we can just giggle at and, oh, what a fool. Look how she's looking with that baby. But right now, all she's doing is my jagged life, sending her kids to their rooms to go clean up, and Phil come pick them up, and then let's do a skit instead of talking to him about, let's get the girls' hair done. Let's get them planned to go to Disney World this summer. Why is that not a conversation on your YouTube video? Instead of you doing a skit to try to scam the people out of more money or make them believe. But really, I don't. You know what I'm thinking? I think she's not lying about that child support situation. I think she really did reduce it. That really is cringy. That's another thing. The last thing I'll say before I go. How about the child support? You reduced child support from $1,000 to almost $150, $189. I was too outdone. She couldn't be my friend, because she be all kind of dumb bitches. But anyway, that's my time, guys. If y'all on the replay, me and Miss Genuvia had a nice conversation, and very good points, Miss Genuvia. I appreciate you. I really appreciate my support here. It's really been kind of hard because I'm trying to fight my emotions. I'm really emotional about children, and especially about people who get taken advantage of. I don't like it. So, and those kids are in both situations the victim of that. They are the victim of their own parents. And I think that's sad. And we got to keep advocating. That's all we can do. So, with that being said, guys, thank you. Mr. Nubia, thank you once again. And to anyone in the replay, I appreciate it. Any comments y'all want to make, please do. I hope y'all hear me clearly this time. I know last time I had bad weather. I live in the country, so that's what it was. So anyway, bye, and you have a good day. I'm gonna be watching the solar eclipse coverage because I'm in Texas, but I'm not in close to Dallas. So all right, we will be on the YouTube. I will definitely be on the YouTube streets. I got to see what's up. Okay, so I will be supporting everyone who comes across my news feed. Believe that. Okay, y'all have a good one. Bye.